guys. Serenity, your Esoteric Empress here, and I am pissed off, okay? But I'm not pissed at you. I'm happy that you guys are here with me. I am trying to go live, but I just ended it because there seemed to be 0 people watching, and it's not fun really talking to yourself. At least with this, I know that I'm gonna share it out there like phew, and like pixie dust, and somebody's gonna pick it up. But it's frustrating sometimes, just to say the least. But thank you for watching. I love that you're here, and let's get into it. Today, I want to talk about some random facts about myself because I usually have topics written down and, like, all that buzz is so boring. What better thing to do right now than to talk about myself? That's what I'm going to do. Starting off, my name is Sue Ellen. This is so you guys can get to know the Esoteric Empress for who she really is. Like, let's get real now. It's 2018. It's time to, like, put all the other stuff aside. You hear a lot about the fake it until you make it stuff. I'm just being myself. That's all I can be. And, thank those who gravitate towards that, try to be their true, authentic selves. Much love to all the people I have following and subscribers I have. Thank you so much. I also want to thank the people who just randomly stop in and view my channel or leave comments or whatever, hit like and stuff like that. I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. And to be subscribers, because right now, if you haven't subscribed, I suggest you do so. Like, just click it right there. And make sure hit the notification bell next to it, because that's going to let you know when I have new videos or I'm streaming or anything like that. Like I always say, this makes no sense if we're not going to support each other, if we are not, we're doing this for each other. We're doing this for ourselves and for each other. And so anything that is not fun, that becomes like a drain on your spirit, it's pointless doing. So we're going to have fun with this. We're going to interact with this. We're going to teach and share each other knowledge and information, all of that kind of stuff. And me being the eccentric, eclectic being that I am, I have a lot of things to talk about, and sometimes they may be a little surprising, but whatever. This is 2018. This is the age of awakening. This is the age where truth is now, everything is being revealed, the light is being shined down and stuff. So just do it. Hit like also, just to let me know that you're feeling me. Let me know, because I can't know until you do that. So please. I've been on YouTube for quite some time now, and so I need that interaction. I need that feedback to let me know that, hey, keep on going. Just encouragement. So anyways, Sue Ellen is my name. Yes, like Sue Ellen from Dallas, Sue Ellen Ewing. But I don't have a rich husband from Texas. I am a Scorpio sun. I was born in October 25th. And so that makes me Scorpio sun and Aquarius moon, for those into astrology. I have 2 children, 2 wonderful children. Let me just be real, not always so wonderful, but 2 beautiful, wonderful children. My son is 15 and my daughter is 9. Been married for 13 years. I have started my own business. It is called Eclectic Creations. I was not sure exactly what to call it because I first started with the name Eclectica Designs, but that limited it to one thing only. And my business is basically jewelry design, crystal jewelry, such as these. This is like a pendant. I don't know how the lighting is working here, but you see that? And this is one of my favorites, my green aventurine ring. These are the kind of things that I design, crystal jewelry, currently in copper wire, and I'm trying to grow in sales. I'm trying to grow in supplies. I'm trying to market. It is tough, okay, but I know I can do it. And these days, the job market is pushing people more and more to go into their own fields, their own business. Entrepreneurship is where it's at, because working for somebody else, I can't see myself doing for the rest of my life because you're only working to make them rich. So this is my business, and I am learning more designs as I go along, and I love it. Um, I grew up with my grandma uh, and two uncles, but as I was about 14 or 15, they both got married and moved out one after the other, which left me like an only child in the house, which was sweet. Because growing up, like my husband has like five siblings. I can't imagine that. I can't imagine that because, like, do you know the stress and drama that would mean for me? Like, I can't. I had all of the things I wanted, anything I asked for. Sometimes it took a little longer to beg than others, but sometimes it didn't. It happened right away. My manifestations appeared, okay, because I didn't have all of those other siblings around me, like all the other mouths to feed and all that kind of stuff. And my grandmother was the sweetest woman on the planet, on the earth, okay? I think in the universe. She would give you not just the clothes off her back, she would give you the skin off of her body if she had to, okay? That's the kind of person I grew up with. She was a devout Christian, and so I would say I grew up in a Christian home. But when I moved, I mean, anytime I went for vacations or anything with my mom and stepdad, my mom, I have two sisters, um, same mom, different father. But anytime I would go there, I had the best of both worlds, like I said, because not only did I now have time to spend with my sisters, just a few short weeks or months out of each year, but that was the metaphysical home. That was the home where not even I wouldn't even say metaphysical. Like my stepdad is pretty much close to an atheist, okay, if you ask me. And so I got I got to learn a little bit more about self-reliance from his side, from that side, and from my grandma's side, I got to learn about reliance on God and, having faith and all of that kind of stuff, which leads me now to where I am now, the point I am now at 35 years old. I am completely metaphysical. I believe in God. I believe in Goddess, though. I believe in all of the creations of the Creator. I believe in all of those things, which makes me different. And people may not understand that now, but I don't care anymore. I used to at one point, but one time ago in school growing up, I was labeled the devil worshiper, and it was pretty rough for me until I had to own it. I just not own it because I never worshiped the devil because I didn't believe in a devil. That's what they didn't know. But at the same time, when I say own it, I meant like, just I can't fight word for word with people. Whatever you believe, you're going to believe. I just can be myself, and that may change your perspective, your opinion of me. But either way, people are going to hate you. Either way, people are going to down you, talk about you, make rumors, all of that kind of stuff. So at this point, at this age, care less. I have actually a brother whom I've never met. I have an older sister who I met once when I was about 15 or 16. They are with my deadbeat dad, and so that's why I don't know them. Uh, what else? When my grandma when my grandma died, I was 18 shortly after my 18th birthday. Um, and I was with my husband, the father of my kids. I have to basically pause this. Like I was saying, yeah, we were on our own basically ever since my grandma died because of family strife and drama. When people pass away, everybody, all the people rear their ugly horns and stuff and start to think they own things, and it became a lot of chaos and confusion, and I just decided to leave for my own peace of mind because that is the most important thing to me. That was from back then, even though I was much younger than all the rest of them. That was my most important thing. That was my main goal, to have peace of mind, to have space to be myself, to not be ridiculed and judged every day of my life, to be free. Because My life path number is number one, and that is independence, that is freedom, that is expression, being able to move, that is all of that kind of stuff. And so that was always my goal. um, love and blessings to all of those people who may not have felt that way at that time. But I've moved forward, I've forgiven them. I've also forgiven myself for my part in it, whatever it was, but moved on from that. Um, I'm an artist. I don't know if I mentioned running. Did I mention running already? I don't want to start this video again because I have recorded this now about 6 times and I am getting bloody tired, okay? But running for me, running for me was the best thing that I ever did. And, it's changed my life. I don't see why people don't do it. Like I said, I've had diet fads and all those things when I was a teenager. I've done the Anna Mia, all that kind of stuff. I have done the diet pills, the hydroxycut, the Xenadrin, the like stacker 2, stacker 3. If there was a stacker 4, I'm sure I had it. I don't know. So now I'm against all of those things because I'm going on the more natural path. I'm trying to seek more. Like I said, I'm obsessed with nature. And so natural practices are what I'm into right now. I love gardening. I love crystals. I love exotic herbs. I love to sing, dance, read, write, speak, YouTube videos. I wanted to act when I was younger, and so this is the perfect outlet for that. Time changes a lot of things, doesn't it? I wanted to model when I was younger. I wanted to be a supermodel, an international. I didn't want to just model. I wanted to be like Naomi Campbell, okay? That was my idol. And so after I got older, that didn't happen. I went into other interests. I wanted to be a pilot. I started flying when I was 18, 17, 18. That didn't work out either. September 11th happened and all that, and I had just finished ground school and probably did about 6 to 8 hours airtime. And after Bin Laden, I was like, oh hell no. Say, oh hell no, you're not catching me flying in no air, doing no night flights international. No, I have 2 kids. No, I had one. I had one at that point and a husband. So I was like, okay, do I want to do this as a profession for the rest of my life? From 3:30, 4 a.m. in the morning until dark every day. Do I want to be like my flight instructor? Like his life is in the air. Like I don't know. I'm a water being. um, I can't smell. That's just a one tidbit. As you can see, my scar right there is from an accident I had in 2009, and that damaged my nasal passage, my nasal bridge, my nerve, my olfactory, all of that. I did a video on that, as you can see. Yeah, it's a little, you can see the anyways, but I've managed very well dealing with it since. I think my cooking has improved. Everything, like my taste buds have improved. I love the same things and even more now that I can't smell than I did before. Um, I am a people's person. I am very sociable. I love people, but at the same time, I like to call myself an introverted extrovert because I get tired of absorbing people's energy. I get tired of sometimes trying to decipher who is being real from who's fake. I'm like tired of sometimes people just are draining with their complaints and like, oh, like if you're gonna do something, just do it and like keep all that rest of your stuff to yourself, okay? Solve a problem, that's me. If you have a problem, I would like to get to it, get it solved as quickly as possible. I'm not trying to linger on and, commiserate about it. And my hair. Been locking now, going on, this is about 2.5 years. And this is my third time doing this. The first time I cut my hair was because of the accident. When I got up, I was in a coma, a medically induced coma for 11 days. So, needless to say, when I finally awoke, when I got home, and I was on the most powerful painkillers, like OxyContin. No, no, they didn't have me on OxyContin. They had me, I was on Oxycodone. And trust me, that's some badass stuff right there. But anyways, whenever the pain hit me, I would be like, oh my gosh, this hair is. And at that point, my hair was about like down my back, so it was pretty heavy. One day I just got up and went in the mirror and just started chopping because I was sick and tired of the pain. It was too much weight pulling on my scalp. And so that was the first time I cut, but I cut a second time, and now this is the third time I'm growing it back out from 2015. What else? What else? What else? Trying to go vegan currently. I am moving towards going more vegan. I still eat meat, I'm gonna be honest, but I'm trying to make better decisions as I go day by day and make certain swaps for certain foods. I follow certain people on YouTube who inspire me so much to do this because I am obsessed with like vegetables. I love herbs. I love leafy green vegetables. I love fruit, all of that stuff. If I could just drink smoothies all day, I would just drink green smoothies all day. And trust me, people say, yeah, right. Like, you liar. No, I'm telling the truth because, like, I remember I have done it before and it fills you so much. You feel like you've eaten a full meal. So that's how I know I can do it. So you guys help me out with that. I want us to just, I want us to become our best version. I want us to every day strive to be our higher self and, like, improve on certain things one day at a time. Um, as Black people, people of African descent, I feel like we should not be in the least intimidated by what the white man says, what Europe has, pounded into our heads, because now this is the age of awakening, like I said before, and so we know where the motherland is then. Let's say it like that. I don't even have to go into all that. We know where the motherland is. And so obviously, if that is the motherland, motherland, you know, the mother gives birth, the mother gives life to the baby, the child, you know what I mean? So the motherland means that you're the original, you are coming from the source actually in its like first essence. So what do you have to be afraid of? What do you have to fight about? There is no division. There should be no discord and division amongst people. Because if you are set and you know who you are, that's why knowledge of self is so important, because it's going to eliminate and eradicate all of the other confusion and doubts that you may be having. You're going to move with that power, the power of king and queendom. You know what I mean? God and goddess energy, and you're going to set an example for others to follow. That's just truly what I believe. And that's just not coming from my metaphysical thinking. That is just the way it is for me. And I was bullied as a younger teen. I was bullied for my color, for my complexion. Could you believe that? And it really hurt. I will be honest, it really hurt. And now I can't thank those people enough because they have taught me to love myself even more. And so now, if I could just, like, I don't care if I go out in the sun, the sun is gonna beat on me all day. Like, I absorb that. And so that is the greatest feeling ever. And I want each and every one of you guys to become truthfully aware of who you are. And I want you to accept who you are. Of course, you know there are things you can improve on, but that does not change the person you are and the person you were meant to be inside. So with that being said, I think I need to do a part two on this because there's so many other things. People are like onions. We're like big old cabbages. We have a lot of things, layers to peel away, okay, to get down to the nitty gritty. And I just thank you so much for sharing this with me. I want to be back soon with another topic, but this is just to break the ice, to get you guys to know who I am a little bit more. And yeah, so I will be back. Thank you all for watching from the bottom of my heart. Like I said, if you like this video, hit like and subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell on the side, and I am out. Peace, love, blessed be, and namaste.